Hey there, my name is BarakGage. You may know me as the 500 kill guy from Classic WoW. I'm making this video because Carlo Daniel commented on the last video asking my thoughts or if I was gonna play Classic Fresh, which is a really funny thing to say out loud. Classic Fresh sounds like a bar of soap to me. Anyway, honestly, I was just laying in bed and I couldn't sleep. And if you saw my last video, you probably know why, but I don't want to get into that. My point is, the point of this video is just to talk about, am I going to play? Short answer, yes. I am going to play Classic Fresh. Probably not going to stream it. I think those days are, for better or worse, behind me. But I think it's important to talk about. So before we get into that, though, I want to show you guys what I've been doing for the last 2 years. If you don't know, Turtle WoW is a private server, and to me it's the epitome of Classic Plus. I think the developers did a mostly good job with it. There's some things I don't like, obviously, but it's mostly just the kid's shop, but it's a free server, I can't complain. So I'm not going to log in and show you anything, but I will show you, just so you guys can see that I'm still kind of crazy about Classic. I have pretty much every class that I want max level. I have the Priest, I have the Warrior, I have my Mage, I have my Rogue, an Enhancement Shaman, let's see, I got my Ret Paladin, and I'm working on a melee hunter. So as you can see, I'm still pretty crazy about this game. I love Classic, and I'll always love Classic. I think I'm going to be playing Classic when I'm 80 years old in a retirement home. It's just comfortable for me. It's cozy. I played Classic since Nostalrius, since 2015. So almost 10 years I've been playing Vanilla WoW or Vanilla WoW private servers, and if you're watching this video, you probably also have a love for Classic. So I don't need to go into too much detail about why it's so great. But, you know, it's funny. I think some things are almost better as memories when you try to go back and kind of recreate the past. You have rose-tinted goggles, so I'm not necessarily gonna, like I said, stream or recreate the 500 kill series or anything like that. It might be cringy to say, but I think that might have been some of the most fun I ever had in my entire life, was streaming to 20 people and killing the same things over and over again and adding goofy ass montage. I look back onto that so fondly. You have no idea. And like I said, I'll probably play Classic for the rest of my life. And even if I didn't want to, I'm always going to play Fresh. There's something beautiful about Fresh. Everybody starting from zero. Gold not being, overinflated. The struggle to get gear. Struggling through dead mines. Your first MC. It's a beautiful experience when it's fresh. So I am going to play a warrior, probably a human warrior. Probably play on the most populated server, but I'm not going to min-max everything and rush to max level and all that stuff. I'm just going to run around the world, In 2019 Classic, I'm just gonna be honest. I played that with my grandma, and I didn't care about joining a guild. I didn't care about min-maxing everything. I just really enjoyed running around with her. She got she actually had throat cancer then, which she beat. But she couldn't go out into the sun because of the chemo. So I'm not going to do 2 takes of this. I'm going to do my best not to cry. But I'll never be able to recreate how much fun I had and the sort of fulfillment I had running around with her. You know, my grandma, she had 2 characters. She played a hunter, and she didn't like killing stuff. So she was a beast mastery hunter, and she put all of her points into her pet. She used the white lion, the Cheeky, from the Baron's Quest. And she loved that lion. And then she played a healer. And she would just run around Felwood in Winter Spring and Ungoro, healing people and helping them quest, picking flowers. She had no interest in raiding or anything like that, and it was honestly the most fun I ever had in this game. And that's saying something, because I had a lot of fun in this game, like streaming and making the videos and whatever, getting up 100,000 gold in Classic. But I'll never be able to, you know, it's like when you bring a new player to the game, which I'm sure we've all tried to do and failed miserably because for some reason this game's really hard to get your friends into. But she was so much fun to play with. It's just exciting, you know. Like, we see the game as a bunch of numbers, the DPS, you know, the recount, the +6 strength. But she saw it as like, hey, let's go check out that waterfall, or let's go help this guy do a quest, or, you know, it was just a different perspective, and I'll never be able to get that again. So, like on Turtle, I've just enjoyed leveling and trying to make all my characters look cool, and if you can't tell, I really enjoy melee, so all my characters that can melee, I do a melee build. Even my hunter's a melee hunter. But, anyway. I'll be playing Classic fresh, so if you want to play, hit me up. Character will be BarakGage, obviously. Maybe we can run around and do some quests together. I'm looking forward to it. However, I do think I'm going to get 60, get my pre-bis, you know, and just probably raid log and come back to Turtle. I love that they add new content. I think the content fits well. It's a little easy, but what the hell? It's a 20-year-old game, right? It's going to be easy, so... I think I'm going to keep playing Turtle. I also think Blizzard's super lazy, just reintroducing Classic and stuff like that every few years, and they're not very good at innovating, in my opinion. I don't like retail. It's funny, like in Overwatch, they just re-released Overwatch Classic, and they're doing Classic, and all this stuff, and I don't know, dude. The bots run rampant, the gold buying's pretty ridiculous, and I have a lot of problems with Blizzard's version of the game. But in Turtle, they're really good about botting, they're really good about gold buying. Sorry if I keep looking up here, by the way, that's where my second monitor is. But so I'm probably gonna end up living on Turtle. Every week on my warrior, I main tank and raid lead Molten Core, and I have a lot of fun doing that. I hard to reserve the bindings, but you know, it is what it is. So if you want to play on Turtle, hit me up anytime. I'll hook you up. I'm rich as fuck on this server. I'll hook you up with some enchants and stuff. So shoot me a message. BarakRage is my main, the Tauren warrior you saw at the beginning. But if not, I'll see you on Classic Fresh. Like I said, I'll play on the populated server. Probably not going to stream or make videos or anything like that, but if anybody wants to run around the world and kill shit with me, hit me up. So, I'm curious what you guys think too. I know it's corny to say, but like, if you've made it this far into me rambling, let me know what you guys think about Classic Fresh. Are you playing? Are you thinking about going hard? Are you thinking about just, you know, recreating the recreated experience that we had in 2019? I'm curious what everybody else is doing. And I know this video wasn't structured. It's like 1 in the morning. I've been having a really hard time sleeping these days, but I just thought I'd make this video just to get it out there. So thanks for listening to me ramble. If you have any ideas for stuff you want to hear me talk about with regards to Classic, I'd be happy to. But either way, thanks for watching. My name's BarakGage, and maybe I'll see you in the next one.